影片公司出品，著名导演 Justin Kurzel 执导 ，Michael Fassbender、Marion Cotillard 共同主演。电影呢将会在2月24号在中国上映。《刺客信条》呢，我想很多朋友肯定都非常的关注，这是一部呢极具震撼效果的动作奇幻冒险影片，由育碧《刺客信条》10年系列作品改编，也是游戏迷们都期盼了许久的一部影片。从文艺复兴时代一直延续到现代，代表着自由的刺客组织和代表着秩序的圣殿骑士进行了千百年的抗争。电影演绎了躬耕于黑暗、服务于光明的刺客信条，更采用了真人38米自由落体的拍摄，这个呢是第一次在大屏幕上重现了经典的 Leap of Faith。那么接下来呢，我们首先就请各位一起欣赏一下电影的预告片，我们来感受这份从中世纪一直延续到现在的刺客魅力。
Somos asesinos.
Assassins and Templars have been at war for centuries. I aim to change that.
What do you want from me?
Your past.
A esta manzana de Edén será guiado hacia una nueva era.
You cannot kill the creed. It's in your blood.
Of the Assassin's Creed.
Nuestras propias vidas.
Se acabó.
Por el credo. We work in the darkness to serve the light.
We are assassins.
非常精彩的预告片。那么这个刚刚我们看到预告片最后的这一句，翻译成中文就是“躬耕于黑暗，服务于光明，我们是刺客”。我想呢，这句话一定能深深地击中所有游戏迷们心中的那一份信仰，并且呢，也是代表了10年来的大家的一份情怀。我们今天这个发布会现场有很多的惊喜哦，接下来呢就有一个特别不一样的一个走秀的环节，我们一起来体验一下电影里面酷炫的刺客之风。 谢谢我们的 model 们，用这么别开生面的一场走秀呢，已经把我们带入了电影当中的那个时代了。那在进行下一个环节之前呢，我先要请大家注意一下，如果各位需要的话，您的椅子上有同传耳机，因为接下来这个发布会要变成英文的了。And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please join me in welcoming to the stage the star of this fantastic film, Mr. Michael Fassbender. Would you like to wear? I'm going to be speaking English. Actually, do you think maybe you want to keep it off for a while and then put it back on? You know, you can.
I was just having some music play, but that's okay.
Oh, actually, yeah, you got to have your tunes, right? Well, welcome to China, Michael.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to say a few words to the fans and the press first?
Yeah, thanks for such an amazing reception. Thank you.
Let's move forward just a little bit. Yeah.
Thank you to the models that were just modeling the costumes, and I'm very happy to be here in China for the first time.
So this is actually your very first time.
That's right.
What are your impressions then?
To be honest with you, I've just seen the hotel, the inside of the hotel. I did go for a lovely meal last night. Had some great Peking duck, and the people. I mean, that's pretty much what I've got to see so far. The people have been really friendly, amazing hospitality, and great respect. So far so good.
So did you know that you have so many fans in China?
I didn't. I thought nobody knew me here, to be honest.
Oh, apparently some of them are here, and you know, what are they screaming exactly? 你们在叫他的名字吗? Is it your name that they're screaming? Is it Michael? There's another name. Did you? Okay, so I'm sure since you've set foot in this country, you've heard. Yeah, there's like this other thing that they call you because of a certain feature that you have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My teeth.
Well, not so much your teeth, but more your smile, right?
Oh, right.
Right. So it's called fa sha. So the sha is for shark, and the fa is for you.
Fa sha.
Fa sha. So, would you approve? Is this now officially approved as your Chinese nickname? Is it okay?
I like it. Maybe let's make it international.
I think it's easy pronounced in every language, right? In your fasha, like that, right?
That's right.
That's not too bad.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay, so to show people and also to show you that there is a very good reason behind this lovely name. We have a photo, if we can bring it up on the big screen. 我们看一看究竟法沙的来源是什么。 So what do you think?
I think it makes sense.
Yeah, so it's a pretty I wouldn't say uncanny, but
Pretty close.
It's pretty close. Okay, so they want to see it live.
They want to see what?
They want to see the smile live.
Oh, the smile?
Is that
I've been smiling
okay? Because you're doing it all the time anyway, right?
Exactly.
Has this comment ever been made in other parts of the world? Have people, brought this up as your most prominent feature?
Actually, I did see there was a website saying whether I was actually human or shark or not. Maybe it started here in China.
Probably did.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
I've seen it though, yeah.
Okay, so it's not a big shock to you.
Not
at all. Okay, so how about we play a little game?
Okay.
All right. So first of all, I would like to take the photo off the screen. 来，这个照片大家都看过了，请把大屏幕关闭。OK， 那我们下面呢要跟大家玩一个小游戏。So the game is very simple.
Okay.
They know you as Fasha. They love your teeth. They love your smile. How many teeth do you show in that smile?
About 112.
That's probably about how many teeth a shark has.
Because there's the ones that you see here, and then I've got more on the inside of these teeth.
Oh, see, always learning something.
So in case I lose it, one tooth, another tooth comes back out again.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, that's very impressive. So did you just give the answer away? 所以现在其实呢，要让大家猜一猜。虽然他自己说他有100多颗牙，但是呢，刚才这个照片里到底他露出了多少颗牙
Also, just like a shark, anything that goes into my mouth, I have to swallow.
Anything.
That's the way it is.
Okay, well, I was going to say that whoever guesses the right number of teeth for them to come on stage and maybe they get a hug, but, maybe don't swallow them.
I'll try my best.
Okay, well, if you want to be swallowed by Fasha in front of all the members of the media in China today, that might be something very newsworthy, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. 好，那么接下来呢，就请大家我要倒数啊，因为我知道你们都想抢答，所以我数3、2、1，然后大家来举手来猜刚刚的照片里有多少颗牙。他是说所有放到他嘴里的东西他都会吞下去，所以呢，我是说答对了的可以上台跟他有一个拥抱。那么呢，也要冒着生命危险，因为它也有可能会把你直接吞了。好，咱们看看会发生什么。So a hug, yeah, you probably don't really need it.
I don't need the water either. Should I just put it over here?
Yeah, maybe you just toss it into the audience and somebody might catch it. Okay, well, so
Oops, there goes
but a
that.
shark needs water. Anyway, so a hug is okay if they come on stage, if they get it right?
For sure.
From the picture, okay? Just from the photo, not from the real you.
We're not going to count my teeth on stage.
No. Oh, that would be also very newsworthy. Okay, 所以现在我数3、2、1，知道的举手啊，我们要看举手来回答。好，到底刚才有多少颗牙？3、2、1。OK， 所以我觉得这个稍微有一点不是特别公平，因为太靠后的听不见。但是我刚才在前面听到了一个，是多少？ Actually, you know what? I think she's right. 24 teeth. That's in that photo, just in that photo.
24 teeth.
24 teeth, and you know what? 24. I think that also happens to be the date that the movie will be released.
That sounds about right.
So I think she probably deserves a hug. Come on stage. 来，我们请这位姑娘。Okay, so she either gets a hug or she gets swallowed by you. We'll see what happens. 来，有一个拥抱。
Oh, happy birthday. What's your name? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Everybody, happy birthday, dear Vivi. Happy birthday to you.
谢谢 the birthday girl. Very happy she's not going to be able to sleep tonight. Thank you. That was lovely without any people eating involved.
No eating.
Or teeth counting.
Right.
So let's talk a little bit about the film. So it is action-packed. There's so many action sequences. Did you do most of them yourself?
I did as much as I could, yeah. probably 95% of the fighting.
Wow.
Some of the jumping and the parkour stuff, I had an amazing double called Damien Walters. If you don't know him, he's phenomenal. And he did the 120-foot free fall leap of faith without any wires or bungee cords. So he did the really tricky stuff, but I tried to do as much as I could.
And what was the biggest challenge that you yourself faced?
I guess the producing side of it was the most challenging. I produced one film before, but it was a very low-budget film. Obviously, nothing on this scale, so that was a new challenge.
Okay, so none of the action was the big challenge. Not really.
Not so much. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah? Well, so you mentioned the free fall, which is pretty amazing. It's recreating the leap of faith, right? So we actually have a video that we want to show everybody so that they can get an idea of how that was done. Okay, so 那我们现在先来看一个视频，我们来了解一下这个 leap of faith 的还原究竟是怎么做到的。我们来看一看。
We work in the dark. Serve the light.
Hey guys, nobody shoot.
We are assassins.
The film of Assassin's Creed, I just want it to be an unbelievable ride that leads you into some action sequences that are dynamic and they feel really exciting, and we're trying to base as much as possible in reality.
I'm Bill Waters, and I'm stunt double for Michael.
In the movie, Michael Fassbender's character is trapped, and he has to jump the leap of faith, jumping 125 feet. Normally, it would be a digital character that would jump off. Damon's the best, so we're going to do it for real.
Justin wants it to be as real as possible. We're going to the real world. We're not relying on visual effects.
We start off low. The first jump is just a matter of figuring out the timing and the free fall. The actual footprint of the bag is only 10 metres by 10 metres, so when you're up there, it looks about the size of A4 piece of paper. Go to the first jump, 70 feet. Drop again. The bag top heavy, so I'm getting a bit of whiplash on the back of the head. So I'm going to try and not do that. The best bit when you walk off and go, oh, all right,
yeah. Okay, wow, that was just unbelievable. So I was asking Michael if he only had to do the last one once, so he did. But
you only need to do it once.
Right. But what about the other ones? So was it to get him used to the free fall feeling of going?
You know, I asked him the same question. You know, for safety reasons and to sort of get locked into the zone, you start at 70, build his way up slowly to 120. But as he said in the video there, and he kind of played it down on the 70 jump, he came in with his head first, and you know, he was in quite a bit of pain. But you know, and I said to him, you know, you don't have to, you know, do the 120 jump, because you know, obviously he didn't want to see anybody get hurt. But he was determined, and that was kind of the spirit of how we approached this film. Everybody involved really gave it their all. So thanks to Damien.
Wow. So as a producer, from that perspective, why use a real person for this?
Because that's kind of how we approached the whole film. I mean, you guys are kind of the home of real action stunts here in China, so we're trying to keep up with you, to be honest. It was just important for us to do it in a kind of old school way. Nowadays, a lot of these sort of films are very much dominated by CGI. and we wanted to see, according to the game, how much of what happens in the game you can actually do for real, and it turns out quite a lot.
Yeah, that's very, very impressive. So about your character, let's talk a little bit about that. So every assassin has a signature weapon, right?
Yes.
What is your favorite?
Well, I like the blades because that allows you to sort of get close and personal. And I also like bow and arrow. I've always enjoyed that as a kid. I had my first bow and arrow was made of bamboo, and then I moved on to fiberglass one. So, yeah, those two weapons are my favorite.
So this was just piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
So in the film, the assassin has superhero-like abilities. So if it was up to you, and you could choose, anything is possible, to be an ordinary man, or to be a real superhero assassin, what would you choose?
I'd probably go for a superhero.
Really? But it comes with a lot of strings attached, right? There's a lot of pressure also, right? You want that kind of life every day?
Well, it's one of those things, if you have the opportunity, it'd be kind of hard to turn it down. It's better to say yes than no.
Okay, that's a pretty good attitude, actually. So I know it because they told me that one of the games was based in China, right? It takes place in China, or one of the video games. Right, so as a producer, do you think that maybe if there are sequels, you might want to bring one to be set in this country?
Absolutely. It was something that we were discussing actually when we were writing the first one, where we were going to take the arc over, 3 films. That was sort of how we started with the first one. We wanted to have an arc, and of course, the character Lin in the film is present as well. Chinese, obviously, and from the game. So yes, there's a possibility for sure.
Are there any Chinese actors or directors that you would like to work with potentially?
I like the movie Kung Fu Hustle.
Ah, Stephen Chow.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. So yeah, maybe one.
That'd be interesting.
Bit of comedy.
Right, that's what I was thinking. So, yeah? Have you done any comedies?
No, so that's a good reason to start.
But you have such a, see how it's really interesting, you have your shark smile, you're known for your smile, but you have not done any comedies, you see?
I know.
It's really interesting.
I'm playing against form.
Okay, so the film is based on a video game, obviously. So how would you compare it to the original game? It's funny because a game is one experience. Obviously, as a film, it's a narrative, so you're more of a passenger. When you're playing a video game, it's interactive. You're sort of in charge of the journey, whereas there's an element of allowing someone else to take you on a journey with this, and that's why we really created a brand new regression in the film, the Spanish Inquisition. It's a fresh regression. The characters are new characters. We really wanted to, in some ways, set our own tent up. The game is phenomenal, and the universe that Ubisoft created is so rich. But like I say, there's 2 different things to play a video game and to actually experience it cinematically. Did you play the video game a lot preparing for this movie?
Yes, I did, but really badly. Yeah, I kept running up the same wall and falling off the same wall.
You do it better in the movie, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you said today that this is your first trip to China.
That's right.
So the Chinese people love food, and we're very proud of our food. So we have something.
Excellent.
That's going to come on the stage. You can't get off the stage.
Or some food?
Some things. Okay, so what they did was, there was, on social media, your fans were asked what your palate is like.
Okay.
Would you like saltier foods or sweet foods? This is very specific that we're getting down here, okay?
Salty.
Very, very salty, you think, right? Okay, so I'm going to ask our staff to bring on the table. 来，我们请工作人员把桌子抬上来. So each of these foods have a salty version and a sweet version.
Okay.
It's really interesting. I actually myself is shocked that. Oh, I guess.
Where are we going?
Let's go here. Yeah, I wasn't sure where we were going. All right, fight the table, please. Okay, so each one of these, it's the same. It's the exact same food, but in 2 different flavors. Okay, so sweet and salty.
Okay.
So we want to know.
Shouldn't I be using chopsticks?
Well, do you want chopsticks? 怎么没有筷子？哎呀。Okay, I guess a fork would have to do.
So be it.
All right, so these are called, what are they called in English? 粽子. These are rice. They call it dumplings. No, they're not really dumplings. It's sticky rice.
Okay.
Okay, I guess you go for it with your hands if you want. Okay, so.
I don't need it. Just this one.
Right, yes, please.
Okay.
If you want to try to eat that, you know. You're welcome. Is it sweet or salty? You can't tell?
That takes salty.
You sure?
No, it was sweet first, but now I'm tasting salty.
You know what? Do you want to taste the other ones?
Then I'll
Yeah,
know for
then you'll
sure.
know. This one probably has a lot of filling in it. You're gonna be full.
Might be here a while.
It's sticky, right? Do you like it though?
I love
you like
it.
Okay. You're gonna be able to tell.
Sweet.
This is sweet, right?
Salty.
Salty. So you like salty, is what you said. You don't have to eat the whole piece. You can just take a bite.
Well, yeah. So we might be here a while. Wait the whole bit.
There you go. How is it?
Sweet.
Sweet. So the other one is definitely salty.
Prefer that one.
You prefer that one. Okay. 粽子喜欢咸的. All right. Let's look at the next one. Okay. Oh, you know what this is? This is just soy milk.
All right.
Oh, if it'll open. Okay. So soy milk in China comes in sweet and salty.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Ganbei. Bottoms up. You can smell. You can tell that it's salty from smelling it.
Yeah.
哇，好厉害
I think my smell's probably more accurate than my palate.
它闻就能闻出来那是咸的。
This was sweet.
This one's sweet. 甜的. So you like the salty?
Salty.
You like the salty?
Yeah.
All right. You're welcome to keep on trying.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is a version of mooncakes.
Okay.
Right. Why do I think you might get a new nickname for your sense of smell after today?
Well, the charge actually works.
Oh. Staying true to your true identity. Okay, so do you like that one?
I like that one.
Okay. 好，因为它的这个嗅觉真的非常灵敏。我说你今天之后可能会又有一个新的绰号，因为这个嗅觉的灵敏。他说其实鲨鱼的嗅觉就是非常灵敏。Okay. Do you like that? Yeah, this whole day we're just here to watch you eat.
Tricky. I like both.
Oh, interesting.
I like both, but this one wins by
The tiny little.
margin.
Okay, so this one I think you might need a spoon, unless you just want to.
Yeah.
You just want to drink it. Okay, so this is tofu, a type of bean curd.
Oh, I probably need the fork. I'll drink the soup first.
Okay, 它先喝汤，一会儿再吃里面的东西。So soup is good. 什么都得尝一下。Yeah.
Very good. I like that.
Okay, so this is a very popular breakfast.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Okay, and then this
Nice.
is the sweet. It's the same thing, but it's sweet.
Take a sip of it first.
You like it also?
Definitely prefer that.
Definitely the salty. Salty all the way.
Salty all the way.
It sounds so nice, right? Yeah. Salty.
Oh, this-
Salty. Okay.
Yeah.
You can take that. Let's pack it up. 来打包，把那个咸的都打包进去。Okay, so the last one, you know what this is. So it
Egg.
comes also into different flavors.
This is egg, right?
It is. It is. You know, it's really interesting because there's been an ongoing battle / discussion. So I can't remember which is which, but the northern part of China, the southern part, half is more salty in these you know, it's the same thing. Half of the country eats the salty version,
really?
and half eats the sweet version. But
Which
only
part?
these two. Only these two I know for sure. I can't. I think the north is salty, right? 是不是北方是比较吃咸的，南方是甜的，对吗？对对对 ，North. North is salty. I personally have never had a sweet egg, so good luck. Salty is good, right? Okay. 好，我自己也从来没吃过甜的荷包蛋，所以我看一看它的反应。
I have eggs every morning for
Right.
breakfast.
Do you put salt or anything on them?
Salt, pepper.
And pepper, right? Do you want to try the sweet one? It might
Sure.
be the only time in your
I'm very
lifetime.
curious.
I know. I kind of am too.
I'm trying to get some of the yolk here.
Right.
Could
Be
you
very
hold this for
thorough.
me?
Sure. Yeah. Be very thorough. 非常认真，它的蛋黄、蛋白都要吃到。All right, here we go. Is it interesting?
I don't really get the sweetness. I just taste the salt of this.
Okay.
I don't get a sweet flavor out of
Not at all?
that. No, do you want to try?
Not really.
Come on.
Gosh. Okay.
Oh, hang on, I'll get you a fresh fork.
Thank you. 他说他尝不出里面的甜味儿，让我帮他也尝尝。I don't taste it either. It's not sweet.
Okay.
Is that our conclusion?
That's our conclusion.
Oh,
More of this
so,
soup here.
这个一定要打包。I'm definitely gonna get them to take this for you. You can take it home, or take it to your hotel, or any of this. Thank you. Very thoughtful. Thank you. A good meal, right?
Very good.
Yeah, it's not picking up, but these
It's a
are
shame
all...
to leave it.
No. You can take all of them. Do you just want the salty or the sweet as well?
Just the salty.
Okay, but thank you for trying all the sweets. That was wonderful. 谢谢。好，所以最终就是咸的 ，salty all the way。好，谢谢，请工作人员把桌子拿回去，但是一定要把这个打包。Which other one should we pack? This one?
Yes.
Okay，那个一定要打包。
We'll decide that.
所有的咸的都请帮他打包哈，一会儿送到台口，谢谢。Okay, we'll have a doggy bag sitting right there. Okay, now what's next? See, I don't even know how we can follow that up. A very, very interesting next part. You're going to get a present.
Oh.
We're going to invite
nice.
one of your fans. So this is a representative of all your fans in China.
Okay.
We should finish chewing.
A little bit of egg. All right.
Okay, I'm going to say the next part in Chinese. 就是我们在这儿呢也是要感谢所有一直以来支持法莎、支持影片的粉丝们。所以呢，接下来呢，我们要请一位粉丝代表上台，把他精心准备的礼物送给 Michael。好，粉丝代表在哪里？在哪里？在哪里？哎。哦，在那儿。好，我看这边的指这边，这边指这边。Okay, so this is your biggest fan. He's a representative of all the fans, and he has a very special present for you. 我们先请你介绍一下自己好吗？介绍一下自己。I guess Mike, would you share your mic with him? Michael, do you mind sharing your microphone with him?
Of course.
Hi, Mike. My name's Connor. I've always been a huge fan of your movies.
Thank you so much.
Really excited to be meeting you today.
Connor is an Irish name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I picked it myself. I really like the name.
He sounds like he just flew in from LA, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, I actually did.
Oh, you did?
I grew up in China, but I visited LA pretty often.
Okay.
Nice.
So Connor, what is your present? Would you like to? You gonna describe it for us a little bit?
Sure. So I know you use hidden blades in the movie. But this is a Chinese weapon, typically equipped by Chinese assassins in the ancient times. And it represents loyalty and honor, and I think it's very fitting with the movie's philosophy. You know, we work in the dark to serve the light. And I'm very excited to be representing the Chinese fan and present you this gift.
Okay.
Thank you, Connor.
So should we look at it? Yes, 我们来看一看。哇，哦，哇，是吧？中国古代的宝剑。
May I hold it? Sure. Wow, it's quite heavy.
Wow.
Works.
How does that feel?
Feels good.
I feel like you're going to do something with it.
How would you use this? For stabbing motion?
Oh, whoa.
Nice. Beautiful.
So
Thank
what would you use it for, Michael?
Cutting some cheese, perhaps?
See, very good. Very good. Salty
It'll work
cheese.
perfectly in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Michael, would you like to say something to your fans here in China, represented by Connor?
Yeah, like I say, it's a big surprise to me that there's so many of you guys here, and I'm very flattered. I'm very happy with my nickname, and yeah, I hope to come back here many more times. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Connor. Thank you.
Thank you, Connor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye, thank you. You're gonna hold that? You wanna hold it? Can we give this lovely girl?
Sure.
She'll take it and she'll put it with your doggy bags, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So next we're gonna open up the floor to our friends from the press.
Sure.
We'll take some questions. 请各位有要提问的媒体朋友请举手示意，然后我们工作人员应该是会送上话筒。好，我们现在接下来就进行我们媒体群访。Oh, so everybody's waving now. 那请工作人员判断一下，然后递一下话筒，谢谢。在那边，好。
你好，我是来自新浪的记者，我现在有一个准备好的问题。
I think you actually need. Yeah, 对不起，他的那个同城耳机。
I'll get my translation. Thank you.
All right, hopefully it's not
Okay,
yet.
can we?
Hopefully I didn't break it.
All right. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
我们知道，还是我直接拿英文问。
如果你可以的话，当然英文也很好。这样他耳机里听的是中文，哈哈哈。
Okay.
It's going to be Chinese coming out of your headphones.
A question to ask you. We all know that Assassin's Creed presents a magnificent history of medieval Europe. And the
稍等一下，他耳机里现在是中文。Alright, take it off. Okay, here you go.
Can I ask you twice?
Okay, English please. English is good.
Thank you. We all know that Assassin's Creed presents a magnificent history of medieval Europe, and the movie is a good box office, especially in Europe. How do you think will the movie perform in China, since China is also a country with rich culture and history? Can you predict that? Thank you.
Well, you know, I don't want to put a jinx on it, but hopefully it does very well here. I know that there's a very strong fan base for the game here. So we were really excited when we knew that the film was going to come here. So yeah, fingers crossed, everybody goes to see it and really enjoys it.
Thank you very much, and I'm a very big fan of you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. 好，我们接下来 Let's see what language this is going to be in. Okay. 哪一位？来拿到话筒，请告诉我。
From Roy. Hello.
Where are you?
There, up there.
Here, up here. Oh, up there.
Yeah.
Is that you? Okay, up there, next to the camera, over there.
Yeah. So from Reuters, you've been working as a producer.
I'll figure this out.
You've been working as a producer in Assassin's Creed. Do you have plans for being a producer maybe in the future? Or do you want to try some other jobs like directing?
Never again. No, definitely I'd like to do it again. You know, we set up DMC many years ago now, my partners and myself, with the hope of just telling stories. We love telling stories and bringing good stories to the public. So absolutely, we'll be doing some more of it, and hopefully, yeah, really like to direct one day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
好，下一位。好，谁拿到话筒？拿到话筒，请告诉我。There you go. Okay, over there.
You have worked with James McAvoy in X-Men, and you too are so popular in China. People on the internet are joking at that you are a couple. What do you think of it? And what do you think of it? And will you invite him to your film if you become a producer in the future?
Will I put James in one of of the films as a producer? Is that
Yeah, that's the question. Since you're a couple to the Chinese bit.
We like to work as often as we can, but you know, we like to keep the professional separate to the personal. He's at home actually cooking for me right now. He'll be happy to try some of the culinary delights. No, you know, James and I are great friends. We met for the first time on First Class, and actually that's a lie. We met the first time filming Band of Brothers together, a TV show, and you know, I've always been an admirer of his work, so I consider him a very good friend. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Like, who has the mic? Okay, Zena.
At first, I should say I'm your big fan, but now I should use the Chinese to this question, okay?
Finally, yes.
Okay.
How did you get to use these?
Hello. 我想问一下，就是我们知道您和玛利亚这个是第2次合作了，对吧？所以我说您怎么样去评价她的呢？
You know, we were really lucky to get Marion in this film. Having worked together on Macbeth with Justin, I approached Justin just after we finished filming and asked him at all if he would be interested in working on this, and he immediately responded, and then Marion quickly followed. So I knew with her involvement the project was immediately elevated. She's a very special actor or actress. She has the ability to be kind of a contradiction in one thing. She can be very strong and vulnerable in the same beat. She can be very sort of royal or regal and at the same time very earthy. She seems to convey a lot by not seeming to do that much. It's a very difficult thing to do. And also she approaches each role with a lack of vanity. Got a huge amount of respect for her.
还有一点就是，我们想知道在拍戏的当中会有什么，就是比较有意思的，会有很好玩的事儿，跟我们大家分享一下吗？
Yeah, we did give our director a Templar haircut. Damien, who you saw do the 120-foot leap of faith, was out one night and developed this drinking game where you have to guess certain numbers. And he was playing it with Justin, and the bet was that if Justin lost, he would cut his hair like a Templar. And so this was going on for weeks and weeks and weeks, and Justin was avoiding it. So on the last day of shoot, it was you know, everyone called a wrap, and Justin was so happy, and he turned around and I had the clippers in my hand. I was like, So we all took a turn shaving a bit of Justin's hair off, and he went to the Macbeth premiere with this sort of funny Templar hairdo.
That's a great story. 好，谢谢刚才的这位朋友。我们应该还有时间，还有最后一个问题，谁？然后那后面。
主持人，我是中文提问，我想说，刺客信条在中国有很多的游戏粉，你法莎觉得能否满足这个游戏迷的这个想象呢？还有他觉得在这一次电影中对自己的有一个什么评价？谢谢。
I hope so. That's what we really would love to do, and with the support of Ubisoft and New Regency, I think we really definitely tried to keep faithful to what has been created in the game. You know, the idea of DNA memory, what the Animus is about. And in fact, we changed the Animus in the movie because in the game it's like an armchair, and we wanted Cal to be more physically and dynamically involved in the regression. So what Aguilar is experiencing, he's experiencing physically. And so Ubisoft was so impressed with that they're going to take the Animus concept into further games. Also what the Templars are about and Assassins. And then, having stayed true to that, we still want to introduce people that have never played the game, and that they can come to this movie without background knowledge of the game and still enjoy it. I feel like we've done that. My own performance, I'm never going to be happy with my own performance, but you know, hopefully we get to improve each time.
Great.
Thank you. I love you, Michael.
Oh, that's a great wrap up. That's a great wrap up for our media Q&A. 再一次谢谢各位媒体的提问。那么2月24号呢，影片就正式上映了。其实我也想听听 Michael 正式推荐电影他会说什么。So everybody's going to be able to see the movie on the 24th. Oh, you don't need those ever again. So what would you say as like a formal presentation or recommendation of the movie to the Chinese fans? What would you say?
I would just say thank you so much to China for having us, our distributors here. The hospitality is just kind of, I think, puts us to shame. We were saying, my colleagues here, that we've come from the West and from London in particular. It's just blown us away how respectful everyone is here and just how welcoming. I know that you guys are very passionate fans of movies here, so I really hope that you take this movie to your hearts. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael. You might need the headphones. I'm going to do the next part in Chinese because we're going to do the formal launch. 好，那么接下来呢，我们要进行的是今天非常重要的一个环节，就是我们正式的电影的启动。我们先请工作人员请送上电影发布的启动装置。那么，启动装置在这边。Okay, so this is the official launch pad. Okay, Michael, if I can ask you to... Is Chinese coming out of your headphones now? Okay, that's good.
English.
Okay, so if you could please step right over here. 那么接下来呢，我们也邀请到今天发布会现场的各位领导。So please come onto the stage, Mr. Eric Demy-Bernay, International Brand Manager of Ubisoft. "好，我们有请5洲的阙总，奥飞娱乐股份有限公司副总裁陈德荣先生，有请几位上台。好，我们现在这边有一个球，请2位 ，OK Michael，Yes。这个应该是一件苹果，对吗？好，那我们现在是不是要把这个给我们
Now we're going to play a game of volleyball.
Exactly. 好，那请把这个交给 Michael. So this is what we're going to use to launch the film. So on the count of 3, I'm going to do 3, 2, 1, and please, yes, exactly, toss it as far as you can. Please just put it on that little circle on the platform. OK， 那我们现在正式启动 ，3, 2, 1。信仰之月，刺客重生，启动装置已经被点亮，电影《刺客信条》震撼来袭，2月24号全国上映，请所有的媒体朋友们帮我们记录一下今天的这一个时刻。Now group photo。谢谢大家 ，Thank you. Please take a seat. 好，请各位台下就坐 ，Thank you. Thank you, Michael. You can go too. Thank you so much. Oh, you want to see? Thank you. Thank you. 电影《刺客信条：中国成立》到这里就圆满结束了，希望大家关注这部电影，2月24号到电影院去看。最后预祝《刺客信条》票房大。